Hello crew, welcome back to the Gaming Ocean TCG channel where we open a variety of TCGs, and in this video we'll be unboxing the newest starter deck in the Union Arena card game from Bandai. Here we have the Demonslayer starter deck, which I'm very excited for. This starter deck might actually get me to play the card game versus just collect. I did state in my first Union Arena video that I'll be picking up or collecting sets that I like, anime sets or anime characters, and Demonslayer is one of them. And I do see the cards are yellow, which is right up my alley because I like yellow in Digimon and One Piece. So I might like this starter deck very much. And definitely, if I could get my hands on the Demonslayer booster box, which I think releases January 4th if I'm not mistaken, and it might be the time I upload this video. Definitely, if I get a box, we'll look forward to a video unboxing of that because I'm excited for Demonslayer and I hope I can get my hands on a box. So I'm very excited to dive into the starter deck and check it out because I want to try it out. But before we get that far, don't forget to like and subscribe, share with others, and hit that notification bell button so you don't miss any TCG content or openings. Also, check out my online TCG store at gamingoceantcg.com, where I sell Japanese Pokemon cards, One Piece, and more. So without further ado, let's just jump into it and check out the Demonslayer starter deck. I am very excited. This looks pretty cool. And I've seen a lot of the cards reveals for the set itself, and they look amazing. I like how each, anime set has their own specific style of foil or special style of foils, I guess I would say, or special arts. And the Demonslayer looks great. Yellow, I like yellow, I actually do. So we'll go ahead and do this like so. Demonslayer there. And of course, every starter deck comes with a how to play, phases and all, and actually a kind of like a playmat pretty much. And what's cool is, oh look, I don't remember if I think it did, the 100x100 one and the Bleach did the same thing, but look at that, the Hashira. So that's nice. So I'm excited to try this out. I'm excited for the set. So here is the starter deck itself. And what's really cool that Unionarena is doing it in May, starting May with the Black Clover starter deck. They'll be actually putting in a promo card pack in here. So that's very cool. That's a nice touch. I like that. All right, here it is. Demonslayer. Just kind of push the cards out like so. Let's not get them sticky. I'm assuming these are the action cards in back here. Is there a white backed card? All right, let's get straight into it. So first card here we see is Zenitsu, and it looks like he's a searcher. When played, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Tanjiro, Nezuko, or Inosuke card among them and add it to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. If you added a card to your hand, place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. Ooh, and it has a trigger, which is draw a card. So that's pretty cool. How many Zenitsus do we get? 4. And if I'm not mistaken, it requires 2 energy with 1 action point to use to actually play, and it generates 1 energy. So in your back field, so 4 of those, cool. All right, Sankoji, like this guy. Activate main, so the main phase, switch to resting, choose 1 other character on your field against 1,000 battle power to the end of the turn. So a boost. Power boost, we get 2 of those. Kuzai Crow, activate main, switch to resting. Well, this one does the same. Once per turn, this character gains an energy generation until the end of the turn. At the end of the main phase, sideline this character. So it costs 0, so I think it's nice to get the additional energy. So if you need to play something bigger, right? So we get 2 of those. Tanjiro, 0 cost. Very vanilla, no effect, but it does have a trigger. Add this card to your hand and has 1500 battle power. So that's cool. It reminds me of Yellow One Piece. Trigger, add card to hand. Nezuko, 0 cost as well, but during your turn, if Tanjiro is on your field, this character gains 1,000 battle power. Sweet. Boost. We get 4 Nezukos. Ooh, Kanao. If this character is active, it gains energy generation. Well, that's cool. That's why there's a plus there. 2,500 power. We get 2 of her. Inosuke. Has impact. What does impact do? It means when this character attacks and wins a battle, deal 1 damage to your opponent. If on the front line, if this character is active at the end of your attack phase, sideline it. It's a lot of sidelining. When this character attacks and loses a battle, sideline it. All right. It has 2,500 power, 2 of those. And then we have total concentration breathing. Choose up to 2 of your AP cards and switch them to active. Oh, that's very good. It says here final. If you have 0 life, place the top card of your deck into your life area. That's a nice trigger. So life manipulation yellow still. That's kind of cool. Or recovering. Water breathing 10th form constant flux. Choose one character with 3000 power or less on your opponent's front line and sideline. If Tanjiro is on your field, 5000 or less BP instead. Well, that's cool. And it has a special trigger. Choose one character on your opponent's front line and sideline. Nice. We get how many of these? 2? Okay. And definitely you want to pick up a second starter deck. That's kind of how Bandai works to get a full complete set. As you can see, we're running to 2 ofs and 4s. You want to get another starter deck to complete your set. So we got Zenitsu, 0 cost, 2000 BP, very vanilla there, no real effect, 4 of those. Tanjiro Kamado. All right, step. So during your movement phase, you may move this character from your front line to your energy line. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you kind of go back and forth. And then trigger, active. Choose one character on your field and switch it to active. It gains 3000 BP until the end of the turn. That's pretty good. How many of these do we get? We get 4. Nice. And here is Tanjiro Kamado, and it has raid. So the characters with raid are usually your boss cards, which Tanjiro does in this case. And then when played, if Nezuko is on your field, this character gains 500 BP and impact. Very cool. And it does have a trigger, raid, add this card to your hand, or if you have the required energy, perform raid with it. So what raid does is if you have a Tanjiro in the back, it does say here, switch it to active and may move to the front line. So you can move an unactive Tanjiro, switch it to active and move it up and put this on top of it. Kind of like a leveling up kind of deal. So there's that. We get 1 Tanjiro. You should get 1 more, I think. I'm mistaken. We'll go through the rest of the deck. We might find the full in the back. We got Nezuko. When played, choose up to 1 character with 3 or less required energy on your opponent's front line and sideline it. Alright. And trigger, add this card to your hand. 2 of those. Sabito. When played, choose up to 1 other character on your field. It gains 1000 BP until the end of the turn. And we get 4 of those. Inosuke. Very vanilla, but it does have a trigger. Active. Choose 1 character on your field and switch it to active. It gains 3000 BP until the end of the turn. Very cool. We get 4 of those. Ooh, Giyu. Alright, I like this guy. He's very cool. And he is another top end character. He has impact, and when played, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. Draw a card. Cool. And then has a trigger. Get, add this card to your hand. Alright. 1 of those. Round Boulder. It's a side card. Activate main, switch to resting, silent this card. I guess you can choose one or the other. All your characters on your field gain 1000 BP until the end of the turn. Alright, that's a nice little power boost. 2 of those. Comrades is an event. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reel up to 2. Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenitsu, or Inosuke cards among them and add it to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So, searching. 2 of those. And here are full cards. Yeah, check it out. Tanjiro. Very cool. So the same Tanjiro we just saw earlier, just foil. I'm gonna assume Giyu is the other one. Very cool. I think the only gripe I have about the starter deck is that the 2 are not foil. Because if you can see in Digimon and the One Piece starter decks, you know, the copies come foil too. So I'm kind of confused why they only choose to have 1 of these, you know, foil. That makes you want to have to pick up 4 starter decks to get them all foil. Kind of sucky on their part. They should just be, you know, both foil. That way you just pick up 2 starter decks. But whatever. But these are cool. And here are the action points for Demonslayer. Alright. Very cool. Action points. You need them to, you know, make an action in the card game. Alright, so let me go ahead and grab the 2 foils real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve them up. There we go. Tanjiro. Alright, so we'll just place them like this. Boom. And the deck itself right here. So my understanding how the starter deck works as we went through the cards, I did notice a lot of the effects are very simple. And it reminded me of the very first 2 starter decks they released in the English version, Hunter x Hunter and Bleach. But I think that's because Unionarena is still very new to the English side, and so we're getting simplified decks so we can at least get into the game and enjoy it. But I think down the line, as Unionarena grows in the English side, we'll probably get starter decks a little bit more complicated or very specific to the color. But for the rest of the deck, it's very simple and straightforward. There's cards that help you search, like Zenitsu and this other event card. There's also cards that help you boost your battle power. energy generates. There's some side effects where you have to sideline those cards. You have cards that help you get back to being active, so you can restand, swing again, do what you can. You also have cards that silence your opponent's characters, so you have some offensive cards there. There are also 2 keywords in the starter deck, one being impact and the other one being step. Now impact I am familiar with because the first 2 starter decks did have impact cards in there, but step is new to me, but it's a very neat effect where it allows your frontline character to move back into the back row. So that's kind of neat. So they maybe can do some little shenanigans with that, or maybe even save a card up front. But that's kind of what I got from the starter deck. Very simple, straightforward. So I'm excited for Demon Slayer. I'm excited to try this deck out. I'm excited for the set itself. Hopefully I can get my hands on it. But what do y'all think about the Demon Slayer starter deck? What do you think about the Demon Slayer set? Is Demon Slayer your favorite anime? If not, what is? And are you going to pick up this starter deck? Let me know in the comments down below. But that's going to wrap it up. That is the showcasing and unboxing of the Union Arena Demon Slayer starter deck. And I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, support the channel, join the crew for more TCG content and openings, and don't forget to check out my online TCG store at gamingoceantcg.com. And until next time, smooth sailing.